Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we've actually had some pretty big runabouts with some pretty bad situations going on from a few really big YouTubers as well as also the president himself. To the point where I was like, this seems like some pretty interesting stuff to go talk about. Ideally, I do think everyone is all okay at the current moment, which is why I'm okay making a YouTube video on it, but every now and then on my second YouTube channel, aka this channel, I sometimes like to talk about like the random general stuff that might be showing up online. So we're going to talk about this because Ishowspeed, one of the YouTubers, probably most popular streamers right now, pulling like over 100,000 views most streams nowadays. Adin Ross, one of the really big Twitch streamers too as well, who's been doing a lot of stuff with like, you know, the Tate guys and all of them, Tate brothers. And also literally Donald Trump himself also had the FBI raided his house. Like there's just been like a lot of really weird stuff happening throughout these past like, I don't know, like few hours here. It's been really strange. So if you guys like these types of general gaming news updates, like people, I guess, type stuff, leave a like and also subscribe because I wouldn't mind doing more of the side stuff, just in general. I never know what to put on the second YouTube channel because it's kind of throwing random stuff. So if you guys see any random updates over here, don't mind it. But with this, I want to kind of go through like the whole around trend too as well, because we first of all had Ishowspeed, you know, basically Ishowspeed, one of the more popular YouTube content creators out here, ended up getting swatted. If you guys don't know what that is, well, it's obviously not good. It's where basically people go and call the local police enforcement, and they're like, hey, there's some sketchy stuff going on, or maybe, hey, this person's doing something no bad, or like, hey, we have to do like a wellness check on this person. There's basically anything someone across like state lines or other various regions or whatever, go and be like, hey, like this person's maybe doing something bad or illegal or whatever it might be. And typically this does happen a lot to streamers, especially for streamers who don't go and talk to their local law enforcement. I know for my own sake, like I've really told the police forever ago I do content, so they have it on file for me. But when it comes to this stuff, it shows that it's just a scary conundrum to be in. So here's like the actual clip itself of Speed over here. I'm gonna probably have the audio pretty kind of quieter. Maybe after I go and give you guys the first like 20 seconds, because after the first 20 seconds, nothing really happened for this, so you guys go.
Oh, they swatted you, bro. They swatted you. Okay. Yeah.
Bro, is that public?
Yeah, I got it. You good, bro.
So you can kind of see some of this clip over here where they have like, first of all, you have like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like probably a lot of police officers all in that situation. That's scary as is. Like if you're a content creator or a person or whoever, that's a scary situation to be in. And obviously I think they're just trying their best to make sure it's all recorded in case anything bad happens. Hopefully never anything would bad happen, but you know, these situations, no one ever really knows what's going on. And as well kind of goes, you know, it's just kind of a sketchy situation to be in no matter what. Because number one, you have to explain what's going on. You don't necessarily know like what was actually told. Like they can go and have the situation be up way higher on the end of the police. And it's just a very scary thing to go and see, especially as you're a content creator going on over here. Especially with all these cops getting arrested, getting handcuffed. Like it's a scary situation.
Bro, I didn't go, bro. Oh my God, bro. I swear I didn't do nothing, bro.
I got you.
And even this cop over here,
As long as I can film it. You're gonna come back here.
because this guy's just like, I just want to make sure I can keep on filming so we can know what's going on. And we're trying not, just making sure everything's okay.
I got you, but
It looks like they go and touch the camera too as well, which is kind of also messed up. And then there's other really kind of crazy dialogue that happens here, like right after this scene on top of this. But it's just like a scary, scary thing to be in, especially as a content creator. You never want to have to worry about all this type of stuff going on with your house, with your family. Like there's kind of just, you guys can just see it's kind of like just a clip of like the stuff over here until this happens right here. And even then. And you can see him touch it and doing all that type of stuff, which, I mean, I don't know. It's always, I think, not good if it ever gets touched in general. So I feel bad for the guy. Like, I feel bad for Speed in general. You know, for any content creator, you never want to have to go and deal with this. It's just a scary, scary situation to be into. And it's also happened, too, as well, to another content creator, Adin Ross, as we mentioned, too, all in, like, the same, like, almost, like, 24-hour period, where Adin Ross was doing a stream over here, and you guys can go and see, like, he just has his friends up in the background talking for this stuff in general. So you don't really have to hear the audio. But basically, you can just go and see in the top left corner right over here where the mouse is. And you guys can probably see there's just a lot of cops that as well went to the house, had to make sure everything was okay, like wellness was all fine. And you can now even see like police officers walking back and forth mixed on in. Which is obviously, once again, not a fun situation to have cops inside of your home as you're trying to go and work, stream, make content or whatever. And especially like this is a big reason why people like to do this. Because if you're on stream, then you typically have the police officers show up, and they have to, like, here's literally 5 different police officers all throughout this one corner right there. Maybe 6. I didn't even see that guy. There's 6. So you have 6 police officers inside your home, as you're just trying to go do your normal job, and like they're having to check stuff. This guy literally, like, you know, like they're like, it's just a scary situation. People get afraid. People, like, it's like a very worrisome thing to be at. And obviously, this should never happen when it comes to content, when it comes to people, because you should always be like, feel safe in your house, feel free to be safe in general wherever you're at. And it's just not cool to have to see this. It's not interesting stuff. They did have a chance to go and have him, though, as well. Even Adin Ross, too, had a chance to go and talk about this stuff, you know, the content creators, where they say, like, hey, thankfully we were safe. Hey, thankfully, you know, everything's all done, sort of afterwards as they talk about it. But once again, it's just a not cool situation to be in. It's scary, like, it's possibly life-threatening, and you just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know when people are showing up at your door. You don't know what they have been told. You don't know how bad the situation can kind of go and get. And that's why it's a scary thing, and people always have to kind of be very much on their toes and very much worried about this, because it is, like I said, and I've said it many times throughout this video, a very scary situation to be in. But thankfully, they're all, like, okay, like, thankfully. Now, as well, there was like a little bit of a drama, too, as well, though, because even the guy who's been reporting on this, like the Jake Sucky guy, too, for him, a lot of people are, like, throwing, like, supposedlies and throwing in, like, oh, who really thinks these are, like, you know, actual bad things or whatever. There was apparently, like, maybe him prank calling police earlier for the speed, which I didn't have a chance to see myself, but to kind of give a little bit of a full context for it. But just thankfully, all these people, too, as well, have been safe. Hopefully, like, you know, all this stuff will stay safe and go from there. And that kind of leads into, like, only 25 minutes ago, where now even apparently Trump himself had a similar issue, where a lot of FBI even raided his own Florida home. So basically, a statement on Monday, Trump said that his Mar-a-Lago residence in Palm Beach was occupied by a large group of FBI agents. The circumstances of the search were not immediately clear. Keep it here for updates too as well. So basically, people like are literally seeing this because they were like worried if he had any official White House documentation too as well, and like just like what has been going on. Like, this is like only, it's like came out like 10 minutes ago. So like we're seeing like Adin Ross trending up on Twitter. We're seeing Trump as like U.S. national news, and everything is going absolutely crazy. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm like, I have to make sure I lock my doors or something tonight. But it's just been a very scary situation all around for content creators, for YouTubers, for apparently presidents to themselves. And well, basically just make sure you guys are always safe whenever you guys are doing stuff online, because you never know what may come out and whatever may go and happen. So my heart goes out to Speed and Adin Ross. I hope they're okay. I'm going to probably want to do a little bit more digging on the Trump situation myself. But at the end of the day, I don't like the idea of all this stuff going on and having such a bad effect on everyone, you know, when it comes to just, you know, police and people being afraid and content creators and all of that. So give me your thoughts and comments down below, as well as make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaways up on the channels themselves too. And make sure you guys want to give recommendations on what to have uploaded on this channel and what to go and kind of discuss and talk about. Let me know in the comment section down below. We could try to make some stuff go and happen in the first place. But I love you guys all, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching.